Brendan Fraser is not in this Mummy movie. Hashtag not my mummy. The Mummy is a remake of all the Mummy remakes that have come out before, whether it's the original Mummy that came out in the 40s, 50s, I can't remember, I think it was 50s, maybe 30s. The Brendan Fraser Mummy, and now we got this one, but this one wants to be connected to the dark cinematic universe because everything has to be cinematic universe nowadays, okay? Whether it's Marvel, DC, the Monsters universe with Godzilla and King Kong, now Universal with every monster they have, they want to collect to make their own share franchise. I think they're going to find some Chitauri later on in the cumulative monster movie universe. Something like that. This one we have Tom Cruise, who plays this soldier who wants to capture these relics for his own purpose, selfish needs. But then he crosses paths with Russell Crowe's character and they have something bigger for what to do with this situation. I was wondering how this would work, honestly. This could be something good. I always want to champion stuff. And it's starting to be a cinematic universe. We've seen cinematic universe start strong and are still breathing. Others that have already ended already for a few years. Where this one could have fallen, it could have been either way. I was curious to see with all these actors, having Russell Crowe, Tom Cruise, showing that they're going to bring more actors to the future movies. Can they live up to these expectations? And I thought this movie was really fun. It was okay, but it really did not start off on a high note. It really just showed that it had promising potential, but as this first project had its hits and misses, I will start out just with Tom Cruise. He, in this one, kind of felt like he was playing his Jack Reacher Mission Impossible character, but still, Tom Cruise, in my opinion, I think he's likable. He elevated the movie at least, and but if it wasn't for Tom Cruise, I don't know if I really would like the character. I think it was just because seeing him, I understood how his charismatic ways, how he was doing the things he was doing, but at the same time, I don't know if I really liked him too much as a character. I don't know if it's just it was me looking at Cruise, kind of thinking, if I'm giving you a pass because it's you, but honestly, I don't know if I could have gone on board with this protagonist and be my hero of the movie. The Mummy, she looks incredible. Sophia Boutella, she's a star in the making. I hope they use her very carefully, but she has nailed it with Kingsman, Star Trek Beyond, now this. She is really menacing, but not in a terrifying way. Just kind of like the presence. She has her presence heard. She's a character you can at least understand, and that was a problem I had maybe with Russell Crowe's people, that they were trying to assemble this bigger universe. Even though I understood everything they had, I don't know really what I was on board. I was like, you guys are not really the good guys, and I don't argue against the Mummy, even though she's not really normal either. So there were very things that I don't know where I lied my allegiance to the conflicts. But yeah, her character, she just added this take of seduction, of terror, of seeing that what she wanted at least had some sort of justice in her. Her with Tom Cruise, it hits and misses. Really, where it really hurts more the most is like story wise, tone wise. Like some of the parts they try to be very funny in this movie, whether it was Tom Cruise and her kind of meeting eye to eye. And I thought some of the parts were really chuckle-worthy laughs. Other parts, I'm like, what's going on? You did not need to do this. You just wanted to kind of show that you didn't want to make this too dark, but you had something going. You just try to force in more. Some of the dialogue was okay. It was something that was kind of standard to get you from point A to point B. But then there were some comedic elements. I just thought, whoa, what the freak? This does not fit the tone of what you're trying to set up. And the atmosphere for this movie was incredible. I liked how the Universal does a good job. Even in that movie that came out like The Wolfman a couple years ago, the atmosphere was really good. I want to see these monsters in this type of universe. Like the atmospheric tones, that's good. But the way we were just setting up, just how the story was going, like you had like several ideas they were trying to cram in, and some of them were okay, others did not land, and it wanted to be a Mummy, but then also it was trying to rush to something greater, and they really should have taken its time. set this one out, dedicate as the Mummy, sprinkle it very little with other things you're trying to set up. But no, I was trying to focus more on the universe. I'm gonna have to give The Mummy a C. Let me know, guys, what you thought if you've seen this movie. What you think of it? Did you think this was a very good thriller that could set off the universe very well? All this in the comments below. And as always, Roland Empire, laugh, smile, repeat.